Hello, it's Bob Ratcliffe again, and we got our third video we're producing tonight for a wine video series that we want to go ahead and try out. We think we came up with a name, because we're going to be posting all these videos at the same time, so please still post your comments, give us some suggestions. But I think everybody here, we got a group of like 5 people.
We have a few.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 people. And the name is Making
Poor Decisions with Adrienne.
So it might work. So let us know. If you like it, please make a comment down below, or if you have a better name, suggest it. All right, we're going to go ahead and start. And let me go ahead and get the bottle of wine for you, Adrienne. Okay, everybody might know this because a lot of people have went there on vacation. If you can't see it because the light is so frickin' bright, that's my fault. But it's called Christmas at the Biltmore. That's in Asheville, North Carolina. Go there sometime. You'll have a great time.
Oh, so, as Bob stated, our poor decision, our third poor decision for the night is going to be Christmas at Biltmore. So this is a limited release. They do these every year. They do a red and they do a white. I did not look this up online, so I really have no idea what grapes go into it. They identify it on the label as a red wine, and then it says an American red wine. And this is obviously the 2018 vintage because they release it once a year. When they put American red wine on there, they can actually source the grapes from anywhere within America. So we're assuming because they're in Asheville, North Carolina, that they're getting the grapes from North Carolina, but they have liberties. They can actually take grapes from California, they can get grapes from Virginia, they can get grapes from pretty much anywhere.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
What grapes do they grow in North Carolina?
The biggest one that they're growing lately is Viognier. Viognier, I think's got a big cult following over there in North Carolina. But they do Sauvignon Blanc. That did have their Christmas at Biltmore white, and that one was a Sauvignon Blanc wine. But now with the way people can make hybrid grapes, they can kind of grow a lot more in North Carolina. North Carolina is kind of hard to grow because it is more humid. Different kind of climate.
I didn't even know they grew grapes there.
Every state in the United States actually makes wine. Now, whether it's good wine or not, that's up for debate. But every state in the United States, craziest place I had seen wine growing was North Dakota. They make wine out there too.
That's great.
So how many people know that they can take wines from all over the United States if they say America and pop it into your wine bottle? Go ahead and comment below. Appreciate it.
North Dakota's ice wine.
No.
That was actually native grapes, which North American native grapes. So they taste very like grape juice, Concord grapes.
Oh,
and the fancy term, if you want to be
I already
fancy,
finished that one. I'll take another sip of it.
if you want to be fancy and use the terminology, they say that the wine tastes foxy. If it has like that Concord grape kind of taste, it's they say foxy. Well, not sweet wine, but so when you drink it, you mean the Chevets, you go, oh, this is hella foxy. This is foxy wine.
All right.
All right. So we kind of know what we're doing now. We're gonna kind of look at it and gonna visually appreciate the wine, and then we're gonna smell it, and then we're gonna taste it and try to describe what we're tasting, and we're gonna say what we like about it, what we don't like about it. And the most important thing is, I always ask myself 2 questions. Is it quality-wise, is it good? And would you drink it again? Would you buy it again? That's the big question I always like to ask.
Well, this is Bob. I'm the one holding the cell phone, and I'm doing a pretty darn good job of holding it still after our third tasting and our third bottle. To me, this is a lot sweeter than what we had on the first 2 bottles. I would consider the first 2, since they were a little chilled, which I know it's not normal to chill red wine, but me and Donna like it that way. So it starts off where you could smell a little bit of floral print to it, but then as it warmed up, then it really opened up and you could smell all the different flavors, and it's a little bit more dry. This one definitely hits me as being a little sweet.
I feel like this one probably would have been, of the 3, this one I would have stuck in the fridge. This one I probably would have drank chilled.
Oh, great. And this is the one we have at room temperature, so it's like...
That's the way my luck goes.
Again, we're making poor decisions with Adrienne tonight, and she didn't actually make that decision. We're the ones that made the decision to keep it out.
I do want to point out is I had tried the Christmas at Biltmore White, and I was struck that it was an off-dry, slightly sweet style wine. And if you're ever in doubt about the potential sweetness of the wine, just look at the alcohol content on it. Like if you look at this one, this is a 12.5%.
That's low compared to
Yeah.
the other ones.
So the first one that we had was 14.5. The second one we had was, this one's 13%. So that you can tell, like generally lower the alcohol.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
Yeah, the lower the alcohol, the sweeter the wine. Because it's, remember, it's the sugar in the wine that essentially becomes alcohol.
Oh wow.
So these
Okay,
were
cool.
fermented to dryness. All of the sugar in there was
So we
converted
need
to
to stay
alcohol.
above 13% then.
This
if we-
one they left. You can tell they
Yeah.
left sugar in it. So you want to taste it. See what the rest thinks.
I think it's a good dessert wine.
The aroma is very delicate. Don't really kind of hit you over the head. It's not a bed bringer for anything. You stick your nose in a glass and you're like, oh, it reminds me of.
Yeah, it's definitely fruitier than the other ones.
Ooh, that's real sweet.
That one, no, if they're
That's
sweet,
good.
it's definitely though fruity, right?
Let's see
It
how
is
it pairs
sweet.
with the peanut butter cup.
I wouldn't say it's as sweet as like a Moscato or you know anything like that, but there's a sweetness to it. So I would say it's about medium sweet, but it's balanced by the fruitiness.
After I sip it, if I close my eyes, I hear that guy say, "Would you like me to light the fireplace?"
Okay, you got to hear this. Ryan you might not have heard him, but he sat there and says he hears a whisper in his ear when he takes a sip that some guy says, would you like me to light the fire for you? Now, the story behind that is me and Donna went up to the Biltmore Estates and we went over, hung out at the bar, and while we were in there, they shut the fireplace down. And we came out with our last wine and we sat in front of the fireplace in the library, and we're not multimillionaires by any means, but the guy come running over to us going, can I please light the fire for you? So, of course, hey, light the fire. It was awesome to be treated really nice like that. So, but that's what he's referring
Good
to.
hospitality.
Yeah.
Good Southern hospitality.
And they make a good wine, that Biltmore.
Yep. But every year though they do a different label. I'm sure there's some people that collect it hardcore every year. They come into the store and they ask, "Hey,
So do
where's
they
the
make
Christmas?"
the wine at Biltmore?
Yes.
Yes.
But they
Yeah,
don't,
the wine.
do they grow the grapes there?
Well,
Or they just
that's
make
what we
it
said
there?
no, because
Okay.
it says American wine.
Okay.
So you'll see a lot of labels. They'll say, this does say vinted and bottled by Biltmore Estate.
Oh.
So they may not necessarily have grown the grapes, but vinted means they
But do they grow grapes there or no?
vinted.
I didn't see any grapes being
I
grown
think
on
they do
the
have
premises.
vineyards in
Oh,
North
okay,
Carolina.
okay.
Might have, but
Maybe
we
not
didn't
on
see
that
it.
estate. They might
Okay.
have them located somewhere else.
So
But
they make it there.
We did their wine tasting.
Yeah, their wine tasting is great. Another great tip if you're there and one of you it's close to your birthday, I don't think they make you show your driver's license, but if you go in there celebrating like you're celebrating one of your birthdays, sometimes they'll go ahead and gift you with a pair of wine glasses
Oh, that's nice.
when you leave. So enjoy, no charge.
Hey, my birthday's coming up.
Shout out to the artist because that is a
Yeah.
beautiful label.
The
Yeah,
artwork
Brian.
was designed by Brian Coops. But every year they do a different label. So people like to collect them, like different artwork on the front. But the label on this one is the same as the one that's on the white. Which this one's just the red wine.
Bonus points for matching Manny.
I think kind of like bonus points if your nails match the wine you're drinking. But I think that's kind of their style that I gather is that, especially with the Christmas wines, is they make them, because at least with Christmas, you got a lot of people drinking wines that don't normally drink wines, so they have a more, I don't want to say novice palate, but when you're new to wine, you do gravitate towards sweeter style wines. So I feel like this is made in that style.
Yeah.
It's made in a softly sweet style that people that generally don't drink wine would appreciate this, but it's not like cloyingly sweet that somebody that, is hardcore into like Bordeaux, wouldn't be able to drink it. It's kind of a nice medium.
I agree.
It's a crowd friendly quaff.
That word's real funny.
Quaff.
And we'd like to make a public announcement for animal lovers out there. It's like if you have a Yorkie, we're always concerned about whether or not if something's good for our Yorkie, like chocolate, that's a no-no.
No chocolate.
Grapes are, well, they're okay, aren't they? No, they're not. And raisins definitely aren't. But you can't feed them wine. So she is not a wino.
Not allowed to.
Yeah, she's not allowed to have any. So, and also we're thinking if you guys like these videos enough, we might come January 1st, we might do a marathon and do a live event all day. So that means every 15 minutes we'll be opening a brand new bottle of wine.
A new poor decision every 15 minutes.
You get to see us making poor decisions every 15 minutes, and we will keep releasing these videos. So let us know if you want us to do that, or if you want to join us. We'll go ahead and meet here in Florida, and we'll do making poor decisions with Adrienne somewhere in public, and we'll all get together and do that.
Group tasting.
I'm down with that.
Yep. nice though in a group setting because then you kind of play off each other's descriptions. You kind of describe what you like, which don't. But
Yes.
we settled on fruity and semi-sweet.
Yeah.
We put everything in the layman's terms. I couldn't tell you what grapes in there. The white one was a Sauv Blanc, which actually kind of shocked me because Sauvignon Blanc's not normally made in sweet style.
I think it's weird that they don't tell you.
Yeah, you have to look it up online.
So, if you're telling me that I'm running into a wine that's like sweet, that's red, if I take it and semi-cork it and throw it in the refrigerator and chill it for about 10 degrees, that it'll take a lot of the sweetness away, make it bearable if it's too sweet?
I don't know what it is about cooler temperatures and sweet wine, but I think because it plays up the acidity a little bit more. Because all grapes have a little bit of acidity. If this didn't have acidity into it, it would be flabby. You would just sip it and you'd be like, man, this is just not doing it for me. It's
Like Boone's Farm.
Yeah,
that I
because
grew up
acidity's
with.
kind of hard to identify.
Okay, Adrienne's not old enough to realize that a lot of us in the room are in their 50s and that we grew up, and when we were teenagers, everybody would like run down to 7-Eleven and we'd purchase Boone's Farm because we could get drunk on it and they'd never ask for your driver's
Oh,
license.
it's wine. I'm like, what?
Yeah, it was a cheap wine you could buy for like $4.30. So,
The Walgreens wine.
But
yeah.
I think, what I would say to answer your question, I think, all the wines have like a level of acidity to them, and you really don't know what it means when a wine's acidic until you drink something like a Riesling that's like hella acidic, and it kind of feels like it's almost effervescent on your tongue. That's how you I finally was like, oh, that's what they mean by acidity. So when you stick it in the fridge, it kind of enhances the acidity, which kind of balances the sweetness a lot more. It makes it,
Third glass, please.
it makes it a lot less, they use the word cloying,
Just a little bit. That's enough.
but when they say it's cloying, it means it's heavy. Like if you ever eat a dessert that's like too sweet, and you're like, oh my god, I need coffee or something to like, cut that sweetness.
Yeah.
That's what they mean when they say something's kind of cloying. But acidity kind of,
You know, that's not enough wine. Can you freshen it up, please?
certainly.
This would go good with my Christmas cookies.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome,
Yeah,
thank
like,
you.
So
By the way,
it would go
your
nice with
Christmas cookies
desserts.
are gone. They're all
See, Adrienne's making poor decisions again.
gone.
It's so good. Thank you.
A nice holiday wine. So like
No,
I
I
said,
like it.
it's friendly for people that are relatively new to wine, people that like sweet wine, people that like dry wine.
Kayla would probably like this.
Kayla drinks a lot of pink Moscato, so she would like this.
Yeah.
She'd be able to drink this.
Well, I think that sums it all up tonight. It's like, because I don't want to break into the other bottles of wine tonight because I might not remember how they taste. I don't want to have a headache tomorrow. So,
No hangovers.
yeah, I want to remember the lobster tails and the shrimp and everything. It was really a nice evening. The food tasted great. And again, we really are sincere when we need your guidance in this. If you guys go, you know what, this is lame. We want to go ahead and stay with the high-tech videos, with the technical conversation off of Wikipedia, and people that just want to show off how much knowledge they know. Adrienne can show that off if you want. We can have a...
I can be total wine.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, she could do molecular levels and viscosity and gravity, of the wine and all this stuff. But we want to make it fun and understandable for people like me with a 5th grade education. So,
Wine.
in wine. I actually, went to college, but my wine education is 5th grade level. Let me go ahead and clarify that. So, I just want to say thank you to everybody for showing up tonight. And please let us know, guys. Give us your advice. Thank you.
Thank you.